Did Manny Pacquiao get robbed at this fight against Mario Barrios, or was it really officially a draw? What do you think? Y'all let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. But welcome to the rundown. This is your boy AP, and I got my boy Uncle Money in the building, and we saw Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, the old legend, came back to fight Mario Barrios to win a belt, and it was a draw. Was it controversial? What do you feel, Uncle Money?
Ooh, so I initially thought Pacquiao won. He should have won the fight. But I remember hearing the commentators, and he called this. He said Barrios has to win these last couple rounds just for it to be a draw. And then boom, it was a draw. So I need to rewatch that fight, and I need to sit with a pen and paper and actually judge it. But from watching, I actually had Pacquiao winning the fight. Didn't one judge give the decision to Barrios? It was one judge that gave it to Barrios, right?
I can't
I
recall.
had Pac. Yeah, I one judge gave it to Barrios. I'm like, and then the other two gave it a draw. So it was a majority draw. But honestly, I had Pacquiao winning the fight. Um, I thought Pacquiao. Now, aside from whether I think he won or lost, let's talk. I want to talk about his performance real quick. Like the old Pacquiao, I mean, like he ain't lost a step. Like I mean, he fought
I
well.
don't agree with
I
that.
mean, I mean, he's not the same as he was 10, 15 years ago, but he still fought well though. That's what I
Yeah, he
mean. He
fought
still
well.
fought well.
He
Yeah,
fought
like I mean,
well.
he's not gonna be the old, but he fought very well. So he surprised me actually the way he fought.
Yeah,
But
he fought well.
I thought Pac Man won the fight, but like I said, I'm gonna rewatch it to see for myself. But watching, I had Pacquiao winning. How you feel?
I feel like so first Pacquiao fought well. I could tell it was an older Pacquiao because he didn't do his
Yeah,
his movements were not as agile and he was not as fast. But he did use his IQ like what he should do. He did take his shots, pin his shots. He still got his power there. Now, by looking at the tide of the fight, if you just look at the tide of the fight, to me, I felt like Pacquiao won as well during the tide of the fight. The way it looked, but actually, like I was looking at the copy box numbers and looking at
yeah. The
like
numbers Barrios got more
but,
punches on
but
the.
yeah,
But
and I
that
was
don't even
looking,
mean nothing either though.
but I
Yeah,
was looking round for round. I was looking like the total punches landed at round plus the power punches landed.
yeah,
And if you look at the copy box number round per round, like punch landed and power punches. So usually power punches are more punches that you can see, more precise punches, because they do punch accuracy, wing generalship, and stuff like that. Judges judge so many different ways. But if I looked around for round just based on the numbers, it actually came out as a draw by the numbers wise. If you look at punch landed, powered shots landed. So if the person was looking at who made the more efficient punches and stuff like that, if the judges judge that way, I can see why they say the draw. Now, just looking at the fight, the momentum, everybody's rooting for Pacquiao. Way I looked at it at first, I was like, yo, Pacquiao won this fight. Because the thing is, I feel like the expectation for Mario Barrios, he's a younger fighter. It shouldn't have been this close. He should have. Mario Barrios was not as busy how he should be. Like with an older fighter, you need to be busy and let him tire himself out. He didn't do that. Mario Barrios was picking his shots like he had the best IQ in the world. I see why Pacquiao picked Mario Barrios. But Pacquiao did, to me, Pacquiao won the fight. But I can understand why it was a draw. Just because looking at it, it was like Pacquiao. But if you look by the numbers, I can understand. I feel like it during the moment of that fight, regardless if it was they picked Barrios or Pacquiao, they needed to pick somebody. It couldn't be a draw. Momentum, his comeback, it was so much energy on that fight. You should have picked somebody to win. Like you needed a winner. But Pacquiao did his thing. Mario Barrios trash to me. I'm sorry, Mario Barrios. If you're watching this, it's no offense to you. Is that you're not an A-class fighter. I'm sorry. Like it's just because there's so many things you could have done. You could throw that jab at more, let Pacquiao work more. You did not do that. And you did say that you felt if you was the weakest link, and you kind of showed it. Like you seemed like you were the weakest link. You're fighting a 47-year-old Pacquiao. Like if Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl Spence, any of them would have fought Pacquiao during that time, Pacquiao would have been washed and went to sleep. I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's my take on that. I feel like Pacquiao. Me, I felt like Pacquiao won, but I understand the numbers for the draw. I don't know where Pacquiao goes from here. I think seeing him old, I don't want him to fight no more. Me personally, it just doesn't.
I want a rematch. I feel a rematch should happen. So then after that, we'll go from here. But I mean, I don't see. I don't see what else happens. Let's say he wins the rematch. Then what? Because I mean, you got Devin Haney. Was he's
Brian
going to be at
Norman.
welterweight soon? Norman and I mean, I don't really think you really want to smoke with those guys. Those are actually legitimate people.
I think he would fight
So
David Haney though,
he'll fight him, and it'll do numbers. But
but I don't think he'll
I
fight
mean,
Brian Norman because he'll put you to sleep. But I feel
yeah,
like he'd fight Devin Haney because Devin Haney ain't gonna hurt him like that.
it'll draw numbers for
If I was
sure.
Manny Pacquiao, I would move down to 140 to fight Tank Davis and to tell Tank Davis move up, do some numbers, make some money. You know he gives money all to his Filipinos, so it is what it is. But
Yeah,
my thing is, I think he did great for his age. Mario
yeah,
Barrios didn't show me anything that was made me want to watch him more. But yeah, man, that's how I looked at the fight. That's how I viewed the fight. If y'all feel like something was different and we're missing something, I feel like if y'all feel like Pacquiao lost, you feel like a draw, let us know and tell us what else you want us to talk about. Cause y'all be talking mess on there, but y'all be having no facts. Let me know.